Hey my friends, this is your friend Kevin here with today's Divine Daily Blast. Thank you very much for joining me. I want you to know right now, before we get stuck in, that I am real, that I'm not a bot or anything fake. And there is a reason why I'm telling you this. This morning, I was checking through my emails as I do, and I got one of those social media blasts from one of the pages that I have either liked or subscribed to something with a news bulletin. In it, caption said, "It is with heavy heart, sad news, blah, 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 blah." So, like many people, we are human beings and we are curious. And so I clicked, on we go. And then we go into the social media page only to read that today on Good Morning something or another, the report came in that this person, that person, the other person, it was basically talking about a small child who supposedly had a terminal illness or an illness that was dire. Down underneath all these comments and all these posts were reports that this was not real, that this was fake. This is why I'm coming on here saying I am real. This is not fake. And for all of you out there, when you are scrolling through your social news, please be aware that if these are not people you personally know, and you didn't get a phone call or a text message or something of that ilk from a person that you really do know, be discerning as to where is this information coming from. Now, there are many, many different outlets and sources that bring news to us. And we've been saying this, or I've been saying this for a long time. We have to cherry pick what is it that we are drawn to, pulled into, being mindful of, and how much of this is really affecting the way that we live our lives, what we do, what we don't do. There's something on the human level that feels duped and feels deceived. Duped, deceived, same thing. When we realize that something we thought was right, true, respectful, integrous, turns out not to be. So, just saying. Let's get on with today's Divine Daily Blast, shall we? Yes. Just wanted to put that out there for you. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. I have been doing the prosperity, money's on the way to me, and this morning in an envelope I get this crisp $1 bill. Yes, they want me to take a survey, but still, I said to the fairies and the angels, thank you. It's really true. Money does arrive in the mail from all kinds of unusual sources, expected and unexpected. And I've got a little check cash, what do they call it, wallet downstairs that I put these bills in. It's what I call magic money because it wasn't there before and I don't know where it came from. I digress. Let's start off with where the moon is. Oh, hello. Moon is in Scorpio today. It's intense, mysterious. It's a great day to have a meaningful conversation, to get to know somebody on a very deep level. Period. Done. Boom, chakalaka, off we go. We're also in an angel numerology number 22 day. Well, the 22 is a master number or master builder. It does reduce to a 4. So if we take the number 4, which is all about, excuse me, I don't know if this is allergies or what's going on. But anyway, angels are present. Your guardian angels and the archangels really asking us to stop worrying about things. It's all about being brilliant. It's all about looking at the bigger picture. And somebody who has what it takes to accomplish absolutely anything. Now, it works with the Magician and the Star card in the Major Arcana, and also Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Gabriel. But when you amplify it by giving it a master number 22, those elements are basically on steroids. It's literally amplified. Translating to anything is possible and accomplished. Anything, absolutely anything. It's also works with the King of Swords, in addition to the Star and the Magician. Call upon Archangel Raziel, Secrets of God, Archangel Raguel, Friend of God, and some of that lovely Gemini energy. My isms today: I am grateful and abundantly blessed. That comes from our friend of the channel, Mary Sue. Thank you, universe, for providing me more than plenty to nourish my life and to help other people. The brighter I shine, the lighter I get. That is exactly what we should do. Darkness looks for the light, and you can find the light in the darkness. This is why stars shine brightly at night. The stars are up there during the day, we just don't see them. A message from the guardian angels: we are omnipresent, so we can be anywhere and everywhere all at once. Don't hesitate to ask for our help in any task, big or small. Here's your affirmation: there is no limit to how my guardian angels can assist me. I can ask for any angelic help with anything I need. Now, I've been saying all is well every day. Everything in my life works out perfectly for me. Perfect time, perfect place, perfect people are all lined up perfectly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let it go. No need to worry or shuffle. Just knowing that the non-physical are making things work out perfectly. You know, we're one, not really one, but we're a combination of cells in our body. We're a combination of personalities in our spirit, in our soul. We're like a collective inside a human experience. But that's only really a small part of who we are and what we are about. Light up the spark of the divine in you, the spark of inspiration, spark of yes, I can, and go for it. Mother Mary is here all week long. She's telling us to look out for the miraculous encounters. She's saying to be open to divine experiences and don't be afraid of being powerful. Don't be afraid of standing in your power. That is not to say hoard it over other people. Absolutely not. You can encourage other people to stand in their power, just like I'm doing here with you, but you're not any more powerful than anybody else, and they're not any more powerful than you. They might have a big title, they may have a big office, they might have a big desk, they might drive a fancy car, they might live in a really, really expensive house, but at the end of the day, they are no more powerful than you are. Archangel Ariel is the angel activator this week, and your activation message: thank you, Ariel, for guiding my sacred mission to heal and be healed. Period. Louise Hay says, I trust myself and I trust life to support and protect me. Now, what I love about this image, usually you would see bees pollinating a dandelion, but here we have two ladybirds, and they're about to go do their business with a dandelion. Quite fascinating. The other fascinating part about these images that I see from the daily diary of Louise Hay, the photography in these images is quite fantastic. An actual photographer went out with a camera and a powerful lens and took this image for it to be printed for all of us to enjoy. Now, today's card is the Sun card. This comes from Ciro Marchetti's Mystic Palette Tarot deck, and it's flanked by the Two of Wands, which is an active card. So, we take the Sun card, representing boundless joy, success, vitality, widely considered one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck, and bringing forth themes of clarity, optimism, and self-confidence. So whether you pull it upright or in the reverse, I don't tend to read reversed cards. The Sun card promises warmth and good fortune. This is in this specific deck, the traditional image that comes from Rider-Waite, which is what Ciro Marchetti bases his artwork on, takes a deeply symbolic design It features a hand facing downward like a marionette puppet, holding the sun as if it were a compass. It's a unique variation from the artist's earlier editions. I don't have any other decks of his. This is the one I was drawn to. Now, if we also look at the Two of Wands, crucial moment of planning, decision making, and looking forward to the future, signifying a critical phase of vision, contemplation, planning. It's also following an initial burst of creative inspiration if you look at the Ace of Wands. This card represents the crossroads where you elevate or evaluate your future. I like to think of it as evaluating the future and deciding what direction to take. We are always expanding and lifting, growing. Ciro Marchetti reimagines the classic symbolism by adding this layer of interactive storytelling. It's quite delightful. I think that's why I really like this deck, because it does tell stories. Let's see what the fairies have to say today. Now, I'm being guided maybe later to find another fairy deck, although lately I've been enjoying the blessings that these fairies give. But every so often, we have to sort of switch it up a little bit so that things don't become mundane or boring. Playfulness. Ooh, yes. Now, this is something that lifts the vibrations up even higher. The Fairy King has its fairy child, and it's just decided that, you know what? In playfulness, anything is possible. Laughter, fun, enjoyment, going with others. When you watch people go to play, it's difficult, I think, sometimes to get people out of their heads and into that playful mode. But when we get playful, we release the inner child and bring more playfulness into the life, into work, into rest. And the way of the fairies is playful. The gnomes, the fairies, the pixies, the elves, they're all really quite playful. And this fairy king and his little fairy princess are both lost in whatever game they're playing. They're wanting everybody to experience joy and happiness and playfulness. And they want to set free the inner child. This fairy king says that you shouldn't let the age that you're at get in the way of your play. You know, most of us tend to care more about what other people think. They also care about what other people say. I know I do. I know somebody can make a suggestion, followed up with, I don't think you're going to like it. Which, why would you say that to somebody? But as a great Irish author, George Bernard Shaw, wrote, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Oof, I love that. We grow old because we stop playing. That, my friends, is the message for today. Until tomorrow, lots of love. Bye for now.